can easily set the time on your iOS by swiping down to open up your control center. Here you can simply hold your finger and use the scale to set it. You can set it from 1 minute and up to 2 hours. If you want to move multiple apps through your iOS screen at the same time, so hold any app, make the circular movement. Now simply tap on every other app which you want to move with your other finger and move it whatever you want. You can adjust your torch brightness on your iOS even from lock screen by simply tapping on it and dragging the scale, or you can do this from the control center. Exactly the same, tap on it and adjust it. You can also change and adjust list items in notes on your iOS by simply dragging them here and there in your notes. Quite comfortable and easy. To select or select your multiple files on your iOS, you're simply to open up those files, contacts, or whatever you're using and hold them with your 2 fingers. And now you can select everything, or as I said, deselect everything. If you're tired of seeing this annoying ads at the bottom or basically at any part of your screen, so you gotta tap here, then you're gonna press on hide distracting items and choose an item which you want to remove. Now press hide and it's gone. If you're having a trouble with selecting some specific word or paragraph, so to select the specific word, you can simply double tap on it, and to select the whole paragraph, you can triple tap on this paragraph and it's gonna be selected. On your iPhone, you can comfortably navigate through the text by simply holding your space bar and moving it around. Not many people know that if you're gonna hold your spacebar, tap your second finger on it, now you can select some specific parts of the text. If you accidentally deleted some part of text, you can simply swipe left with 3 fingers and it's gonna be restored. If you want to read it, you come back to the previous version of the text, you can simply swipe right with the 3 fingers. If you want to see all the formatting options on your screen, you can just tap here with your 3 fingers. You can set up a voice shortcuts on your iPhone by opening up your settings, accessibility settings, and finding your vocal shortcuts. Make screenshots. Make screenshots. Make screenshots. And now we can ask it to do it. Make screenshots. Make screenshots. If you open up your notes, then if you tap on this icon and press Scan Text. Then, if you bring any text, either written or handwritten, and press Insert, it will be transcribed right to your note. There is a very cool feature as a back tab, so open up your settings, find your accessibility, locate your touch, and here we gotta locate our back tab. Let's set something on it, for example, our flashlight. Now, if we're gonna double tap the back of our iPhone, we'll get our flashlight activated. If you text someone pew pew, this is what happened. You can actually record a video without music interruption from your photo mode, so you have to open up your camera, open up your photo mode, now hold your shutter button and drag it to the left, and when you release it, you can keep on recording the video. You can actually make a screenshot, then you can hold it and drag it into any other application. For example, we can drag it into our notes. If you're gonna select a bunch of photos and if you're gonna hold them together, you can actually move them into any other application. For example, we can drop them into our notes, or maybe WhatsApp or any other messenger. There is actually a secret tab menu. So for example, we digged too deep into our settings and we want to go back to some specific tab. We can always hold our finger at the back and we will see the list of all of the open tabs. And moreover, this works even in Safari. If you're swiping down in any kind of app and got too deep down and want to go back to the top, you can simply tap on any place on your status bar and you will be moved to the first point. If you'll grab your iPhone and shake it a little bit, you can actually undo any movement. On your iPhone, you can pinch any picture with these 3 fingers, just like this, to copy it. And then you can open up any application or maybe just your notes. Then you can hold your finger and paste it right here. You can actually insert any special symbol without stopping your typing. So for example, you're typing, then you can hold your symbol, tap here, and keep on typing. If you want to draw perfect shapes in notes, images, or screenshots, but you're not sure about your artistic abilities, your iPhone got you covered. So for example, let's draw this circle and hold our finger a little more. And as you see, Apple AI creates it in the perfect manner. And same goes with every kind of figure. Let's say you need to perform a quick calculation and you don't want to open up your calculator, so you can simply open up your search tab and you can perform there here. And boom, you'll get an answer. If you want to move any app in a very easy way, simply hold it so it would be in your edit move, and now you can simply move the pages of your phone without moving your app. If you're gonna open up your settings, then find your accessibility, scroll down to the very bottom to your accessibility shortcut and activate it by choosing a voice control. Then if you're gonna activate the shortcut by pressing on your power button for 3 times, 1, 2, 3, we will be able to use our iPhone by only using our voice. For example, open Safari. Open Safari. That's how it works. If you want to make your iPhone camera even more snappy, you should open up your settings. There we will find our camera and we'll find our volume up for burst. Now, when we're gonna open up our camera and use our burst mode, both in front or back mode, we can hold our volume up button and we're gonna get our burst photos. If you're going to activate Siri and say Lumos, we'll get our torch turned on, and if we say Knox, our torch will be off. Let the magic happen. Not many people know that you can actually use your Measure app as your leveling tool. So next time when you'll need your level, don't forget to use it. If you want to increase your focus and productivity, you can swipe down from the top of your screen and find your ear icon. If you want to tap on it, you'll find your background sound. And here you can set up a lot of different pleasing and calming sounds like ocean, rain, stream, and many others. So I recommend you going through them and deciding what's the best for you. If you don't want to miss any important calls while you're on a silent mode, you can open up your phone application, choose a contact, press edit, then find your ringtone, find your haptics, and you can set up a custom vibration pattern for this particular contact, or you can create your own vibration pattern. Not many people know, but if you're gonna open up a gallery, choose some video with the text, pause it, and try and copy the text from the video, you can actually do that. And just like with the photos, you can copy and paste any text from the videos on your new iPhone. You can actually change your keyboard size by simply tapping on this smiley icon, and here you can choose the keyboard style and size. If you want to find your desired emoji in a fast and proficient way, simply hold on the emoji category sign and you can swipe through it looking for your perfect emoji. If you're that kind of person which opens up too many tabs, so here's a way how to close them once and for all. So hold your finger on any of them and press close other tabs. Now you can set up where you want automatically to close them or not. I don't want that, and that's it. You can actually schedule a message on your iPhone, so open up your iMessage, now tap plus right here and choose send later. Now you can set up the timing, the date and the minutes, and you can write your delayed message. You can edit it anytime by simply pressing edit time, or you can set it up immediately. If you're going to upload some of your photos to your Files app, and then in your Files app, if you're gonna choose those photos and choose your Remove Background option, you can get a cleared out photos just in a second. You can actually extract photos even from your videos. So choose your video, hit your pause, and now you can extract any object from it just as you would do with your basic photo. You can actually copy and paste your edits from one photo to another. If you take a screenshot and then if you're gonna tap on the preview of your image and press full page, you will get the full version of the page which you're screening to. So let's press save to photos, and now we can find it right there. You can actually take a bird shot if you open up your photo mode and swipe left with the shutter button. If you don't want to switch between your Bluetooth devices to change the sound of them through your Bluetooth tab, you can actually do this through with your 3D Touch. Easy as that. If you're gonna open up your camera, tap on this icon and tap here, you will have access to switch between different photographic styles on your iPhone. If you will open up your settings, go to your accessibility tab, find your audio and visual, and find your power on and power off sounds, and we'll tap on the switch to activate it. Now your iPhone will be able to do sounds like this. If you want to reach the top of your screen very easily, open up your settings, open up your accessibility, find your touch, and make sure to activate your reachability. If you open up your apps library and swipe up, you can easily find any app by simply swiping on the ladder of this app. If you want to stop playing music, not to get copyrighted, open up your settings, open up your camera, then we gotta find our record sound option and make sure to turn off this allow audio playback. Now, for example, we're having our song played. Now let's open up our camera. And when we open it up and choose our video mode and start recording, we'll see that it's stopped. If you find yourself roaming between the apps a lot, the quicker way to do this is to swipe it left or right with our control bar. There's a very easy and quick way to use the home bar navigation. So locate these three dots, hold your finger, and now you can fastly navigate through your tabs. If you open up your settings, then if you're gonna open up your apps, find your phone and find your silent unknown callers option. Now, calls from unknown numbers will be silenced, sent to voicemail, and displayed on the recent list. However, you will have all of the other notifications. You can easily zoom in and out in maps by simply double tapping and holding your finger. If you open up your notes, press on this paperclip icon and choose your scan documents. You can actually scan any kind of document and turn it into PDF, which you can later share, copy, or send directly to your files. If you want to hide and unhide home screen pages, simply hold your finger on the blank space to summon the shaking mode, and now tap on these dots at the bottom of your screen. So here is your pages, and you can hide and unhide them by tapping on these check marks. And basically that's how you do this. You can actually open up your camera, grab any text, then tap on this icon. Then you can copy this text and you can select it and send it to your notes or directly to any kind of messenger. If you want to get your LED flash alerts, open up your settings, find your accessibility, then we have to find our audio/visual tab. Here, scroll down to the very bottom and find your LED flash for alerts and make sure to activate your flash while unlocked and locked. Now, if we're gonna get an alert, we'll have our flash. If you open up your settings, find your accessibility tab, find your audio and visual, and enable this background sounds option, you will have your background sounds to mask your unwanted environmental noise. If you open up your settings, find your accessibility tab, find your audio and visual, and enable this background sounds option, you will have your background sounds to mask your unwanted environmental noise. You can set quick accessibility shortcuts. If you open up your settings, find your accessibility tab, scroll down to the very bottom and find your accessibility shortcuts. Now, if you're gonna choose some of them, which you may use, and tap on your power button 3 times, 1, 2, 3, we'll summon this menu where we can choose and use our shortcuts. Not many people know that you can actually use your Measure app as your leveling tool. So next time when you'll need your level, don't forget to use it. If you're gonna open up your iMessage, choose a text and then hold finger right here, you will be able to choose a text style. If you open up your iMessages, open up your group chat, then you're gonna choose your @ and tag one of the participants, which one you want to tag. Then if you press space, the name of this participant will be bold, and if you send it, they will receive a notification. If you open up your iMessage, we'll hold your 2 fingers on the message. Now you can set many messages as one, and you can read them at the same time or delete them. If you want to pin your contact, you have to open up your messages, then hold your desired contact and press pin. Great. You can pin up to 7 contacts. So here they are. If you want to unpin your contact, simply hold your finger on it and press unpin. To mark your message as unread, simply choose any kind of conversation and swipe it to the right. Then choose this, and now it will be marked as unread. If you want to mark it as read, you shall hold your two fingers and choose where you want to unread or read it. Easy as that. To hide your previews, open up your settings, scroll down to your notifications tab. Then we gotta find our messages application. Here they are. Now scroll down, find your show previews and choose never. To send an invisible message, open up your iMessages, choose any conversation, type in your message. Now hold on your sending button. Here choose your invisible ink, send it, and that's it. If you open up your notes, press the share icon and choose your collaborator option, you can adjust who can access this note. So invite people in with the link, you can make messages view only, you can share this note, and if you need, you can actually combine many emojis in your iMessages. So first of all, send any emoji. For example, let's send this one. Now hold your finger on other emoji and simply drag it to our previous one, and as you see, they will be combined and you can get quite creative with it. Instead of opening a folder to check the notification in your application, you can simply hold your folder and voila, you'll see the application which has this notification. If you are sharing some picture and you don't want to accidentally press on one of the contacts and create an awkward moment, simply open up your settings. Then you have to scroll down to Siri. Here we have to find our suggestions, show when sharing. Now let's go back to our gallery and let's try and share our image once again. And here, everything what we want to see. We can choose an application and not just a bunch of contacts. Open up your settings, find your display and brightness, and here you may find your dark mode, so tap on it to convert your phone in the dark mode. To reduce white mode, open up your settings, scroll down to your accessibility, open it up, find your display and text size, and here we gotta find our reduce white point. Let's activate it. So the higher this slider is, the lower battery you consume. If you want your iPhone to charge better, open up your settings, open up your battery, then we gotta find our charging, and here we have to enable our optimized battery charging. If you need to stop apps in the backgrounds, it's easier to do just a force quit, so open up the list of your background apps and simply close them. Also, there's one little hack: you can close not only one app, but for example 3 apps or 2 apps simultaneously by using 2 or more fingers. It depends on the size of your fingers, of course. If you want to save some more battery, open up your settings, then we have to find our privacy and security tab. In our privacy and security, we are to find our analytics and improvements and turn off all the active switches. This will turn off some background projects. If you open up your settings, open up your general, then if you scroll down to your background app refresh, open up your background app refresh option and turn it off, it will reduce your load on battery. To reduce the load on your battery, open up your settings. Then we have to find our accessibility, and in our accessibility, find your display and text size. Open up this tab and find your white brightness. Let's enable this option, which will help our phone a lot. If you swipe down from the top right corner of your screen and hold your finger on this photo icon, you may be able to choose between selfie, video, portrait, or portrait selfie. This may be your photo shortcut. If you swipe down from the top right corner of your screen, you will be able to find your focus modes. And here, if you tap on these three dots, you can adjust and furtherly make them flexible for you in the settings. You can quickly change Wi-Fi network without opening your settings, so swipe down from the top right corner of your screen. Now choose your Wi-Fi network, hold your finger, and here you'll see the list of your networks. You can control your music through your control center on your iOS, so swipe down from the top right corner. Here you'll find your music widget, so tap here. You can skip your track, add it to favorite, play or pause. You can regulate your sound, and you can choose the device. For example, switch between headphones to your iPhone and vice versa. If you swipe down from the top right corner of your screen and keep your finger pressed at the calculator, you'll see their last result. If you need to add your iPhone to your kid and you're afraid that he's gonna mess something up, you can open up your settings, find your accessibility, scroll down to your guided access, and enable it. Now, if you're gonna open up any application or any page basically and use a triple tap, 1, 2, 3 on your power button, you will start your guided access. So press start, and now to exit and enter from it, you'll need to create and verify your password. So there it is. To exit, tap 3 times again, enter your password, and you're out. If you want your iPhone to play some music when you get home, you shall open up your shortcuts, find your automation, press new automation, find I arrive, choose your location. So for example, we're at home, let's press done. Now you can choose time range or write immediately. I'll choose write immediately, press next, and choose your play music. And you can choose a library, or you can play recently played, right? So that's what it does. You can customize the name and an icon of your application to shortcuts. So open up your shortcuts. Now let's press add a new shortcut, choose open app, choose an application which we want to customize. For example, our SoundCloud. Now let's give it a name. Press done. Now here we gotta choose add to home screen, and now we can set up a custom icon. Press add, and there we are. You can send your balloons effect in messages, so open up your messages, now type something, and before sending it, hold this arrow icon, now choose your screen and find your balloon effect. That's how it's going to look. If you're satisfied, press send, and that's how the receiver and you will see this message. If you want to use your confetti effect on your messages, so type a message, now hold on this sending arrow, choose your screen, and find your confetti option. There it is. Now press send, and that's how our receiver and we will perceive this message. You can actually customize your message when you're sending it through iMessages or simply the Messages application by some effect. So open up your messages, type your message, and now hold your finger on this arrow. Here you have a lot of different bubble effects. And also we can choose our screen effects, which are balloons, spotlight, confetti, love, lasers, fireworks, celebration. So to send it, simply press on this arrow, and that's how it works.